Oh, hello, everybody. Today I'm going to be making a video on making videos for YouTube. Anyone that has been playing games for a long time, they've watched a lot of YouTube videos, they've seen a lot of cool gaming stuff, and they're like, oh, I wish I could post my stuff out there, but I don't know how to do it and I don't know where to start. Well, thankfully, I've already got a video, this one here, that'll help you get started. So if you haven't watched that video yet, I would suggest going and watching it, or wait until this video ends first to know if you want to follow down this alleyway. But other than that, this video is going to start off with me showing you guys what we're going to need. We're going to need Streamlabs OBS, and we're going to need Resolve. Again, the other video shows how to get those, so go and check that out. But without further ado, let's quickly run into this. I don't want this video going on really long. I'm not a YouTuber that spams things out for 20 minutes. We're going to do this nice and quick. Okay, so once we open up OBS, you're going to have a screen that looks very similar to this. If you're not on this screen, then just change through here. These change the different whatnots and hoo-has. But yeah, make sure you're on this one here. If the screen looks like this, you're all good to go. What we're going to do then, we're going to come down to here, which is add source. This is going to add something to the scene. The scene is the blackness in the background. When we come to add here, we're actually going to go on to display capture. This is going to capture what is currently on my screen at the moment. Once you've got your first screen up there or whatever you got, this is a mirror image of what is going down on the screen. As you can see, ooh, it's very fun. We love that. Once you have done that, what we're then going to do is we're going to go into the options, which is the cog down here. After we clicked on the options, we're going to go into output. Yeah, so in here, what we're going to do is we're going to set a path for all of our recordings to go to. I'm going to go browse here, and I'm going to have it at the desktop. So this is my PC. Here's my desktop. I want all my videos to land in the desktop because they're not going to be sitting around for very long. I'm going to make this video, show you guys how it's done, and then they're going to be deleted. Okay, then next on the agenda is going to be the recording format. Make sure this is set to MP4. If it's set to FLV, which it is by default, then your videos won't show up in Resolve. So make sure this is set to MP4. If you can't find your videos, it's because it's not set to MP4. Bear that in mind. That is very, very important. Other than that, we're going to come down here to bitrate. Bitrate will all depend on your PC. If you've got a very good, beastly, fancy old rig, then this will work just fine. It's going to run at 1080p, 60 frames a second. Moving on. Everything down here is all perfectly fine. After that, we're going to scroll back up to the top, and we're going to go into this replay buffer. Now, you're only really going to want to use this if you're trying to make really fast, quick edits, and you really hate going through about 12 hours of gameplay every single time you might want to make a video. Unfortunately, I think when you use the replay buffer, I've had a look at it in the past, it doesn't look very clean, put it that way. We'll have a test and we'll have a look and see how it looks, but I don't think it runs very clean. So we're going to go into the replay buffer, we're going to make sure that's enabled, and then I'm going to set my time limit here for 30 seconds. So as soon as something really good happens, as long as it's happened within the last 30 seconds, I will be able to save whatever happened. So if I've just got like a tasty free man within the last 30 seconds, my key button's going to be F6 and it's going to save that. So to set your special button, we're going to go into hotkeys, and if we scroll on through, we can see save replay right here, and we're going to set it to F6 or whatever you want. This is a button you could, if you really wanted to, you could set this button to 2. But I'm not. I want it to be F6. So it's F6. So now we have done all the fancy settings in here that needs to be played around with. If you are going to be using the replay functionality where you can save really important moments that just happened, make sure you turn on the replay buffer, which is down here. If you're not going to be using the replay and you want your scenes and gameplay to be very crisp, then before you start playing your game, hit record. My biggest problem when making videos is by the end of it, I've always got 1,000,001 pieces of footage, probably about like 30 hours of footage. And when you've got 30 hours worth of footage, it is not enjoyable. So the replay buffer does help, but you're going to lose a lot of the quality of your image when doing that. And we're going to quickly test that anyway in a moment. I'm going to make this whole video just using the replay buffer to see if it's viewable. I would imagine it will be. It's just not going to be high quality. So I've got the replay buffer running. I've got all my settings running. OBS is down here currently ready to record, and I'm gonna start card. Hopefully there's not a stupid big 80 gig update. Oh god, there's an update. So here we go, we're now on COD, and before I start any video, I kind of like to have some kind of underlying theme to the video. Is it going to be all about my skills? Is it going to be about a new update? Is it going to be something really funny? You know, I tend to like to have some kind of theme, and you will find in most of my videos there is some kind of theme. that stays connected throughout. In this video, I'm going to be doing sniper rifles because I know that COD had a big update like 2 weeks ago, and now all the sniper rifles got buffed. So I'm going to make this a sniper rifle video. It's going to be a sniper montage video and demolition. That's what we're playing. We're playing Call of Duty Demolition. I'm going to be using the sniper rifle. Sit back, relax, and it'll be like 2 seconds. So here we go, 2 seconds later, just like I promised, I played my one game. I got all of these little clips here, kills, hit markers, whatever's going to happen with the sniper rifle, and then I've opened up DaVinci Resolve. Here is what it's going to look like. At the start, we're going to go into media, because we're going to go and grab all those clips. And if you remember, they're on the desktop. So we need to go and find the desktop. Users, monkey, and then we're going to find desktop. Here, all the clips. Let's go and drag them down here. I really hope that these replays save at 60 frames a second. I mean, we should probably look at one of them. I mean, that's decent quality, but it looks good. It looks good. So yeah, we're gonna pull them down here, and then we're gonna make a really short little edit just to show you guys how I do it in my process. And then once it's completed, you guys are gonna know how to do it, and you're welcome. So what I like to do is, let's say these are actually only 30 seconds long, because remember they were replays, and my replay timer was set to 30 seconds. So they're only 30 seconds long, so I don't actually have a lot of footage to go through here. Normally each of these would be like anywhere from 2 to 10 minutes long, and I would have to scour through it. But this is my process. So I will take the first clip and I'll have a look what this clip is. It's me loading into the map. I'm having a little look around, and then I get shot. Oh yeah, it was a hit marker. So I'm gonna have it walking up to there, and then we hear the guy, and then I hit marker. Oh no, hit marker, what a shame. That's what I said. I said, oh, no, hit marker, what a shame. So that's going to disprove that sniper rifles are really strong, and it's a part of a sniper rifle clip. So I'm going to use that. It's going to go straight in there. Then we're going to go and move on to clip number 2. What happens in this clip? We're going to find out. I walk over here. I take a shot. I miss. I take a shot, and I hit marker, I think. So we're going to see that guy, and we're going to get the hit marker for the wall. Hit marker, nice. I think... There we go. Hit marker, nice. I want to say that. There we go. And I'm going to do that with each and every one of these clips. So here we go. Now I've got all the little bits and bobs of footage that I'm going to use lined up in my timeline. Are they in order? No, they're not in order. This is just a random order. This is what we got to do now. We're going to go and sort, compile, see what works in what order, and then we're going to get it sorted out. So I think this is not a good start. That's not going to be a good start to the video, because it's just a hit marker shot kill. And if I was smart enough, I would have... actually recorded me saying this is going to be a sniper video, and I would have used that. In fact, I think I do have that footage, because I'm using that footage to make this video. So I'm going to go and grab that real quick. I'm going to put that at the start, at least, so then we can have some kind of uniformic video with a start, middle, and end. Okay, here we go. So I managed to get the footage of me talking about how it's going to be a sniper rifle video that I'm using to make this video, and it's just going to round the video off quite nicely. It's going to have a nice little start, me talking about how I'm going to be using the sniper rifle, and then here obviously is the sniper rifle good, hit markers, kills, so on and so forth, and then at the very end I'm gonna say this. And there we go, game over. Is the sniper rifle as good as I was expecting? No, it's not. Everyone said it was gonna be Modern Warfare 2. Yeah, you get the idea. So basically what's gonna happen, it's gonna round the video off nicely. It's gonna have an end. The start, the middle section, which is this, and then it has an end. But the middle section is whatever you want it to be. So to group my videos up like this is something I do quite a lot as well. So for instance, I've managed to group all these together because they're a part of a clip that just goes really well together. These are actually 2 little recordings from when I pressed F6 on the replay function. The first one, I'm going like, oh yeah, I'm gonna climb it. Oh yeah, I'm getting up to the top, and then I climb on top of the roof, and then I get like a kill, and then I get some like hit markers, and then I finally die after another hit marker. But it showcases that I had the high ground, and I managed to get like 2 or 3 hit markers without killing people, and then I finally died. So it just further goes to show that the sniper rifles are not as good as what they should be. But it doesn't matter. It's just that's just how I make my videos. I like to have some kind of idea behind it, and the whole idea of this video for me is, are the sniper rifles good? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm probably gonna start off with this clip. This clip is going to be my starting clip. Why? Because it's a nice long clip, and then I obviously get my first hit marker. I just feel like it's going to start it up quite nicely. So I'm going to grab everything here and I'm just going to drag it down. I'm going to grab my section of clips and then I'm going to go ahead and pull that in. Now that is my start section. I'm going to quickly watch it. I tend to do that a lot. I tend to watch over what I've placed down, and if I can cut out some time from there, I can close in the clips a little bit more than I will. This is the tool that I use to close in my clips. So what do I mean by that? Let's say I don't want this first shot. If I don't want that first shot, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get to the end of that shot and I'm just going to just tuck it away. It's hidden. Now, when we watch that, we don't see that first shot. It's completely gone. But also, if I want it back, now I can just drag it back out like so. And now when I watch it, there's the first shot. It's nice, isn't it? It's very good. It's a very good tool. I can also use it to pull in the rest of the clips. As you can see, I'm just going to slowly drag them all down, and I want them all closer, so I'm just going to use that there. If I wanted to shave parts off, I'm going to get my little razor tool out here, and let's say I really don't want to watch this kill cam, so after I die, once it goes white, I'm going to cut it there, and then I'm going to come in, click on that, and what I'm going to do now is I'm going to control an X, which is actually cut. But yeah, it takes a while to get used to the controls. If anyone is having a hard time, I would just say just keep playing with it, keep messing around. I didn't get to the stage where I could make, you know, a 5 to 10 minute video in the space about 2 hours if I wasn't fine-tuning my craft. So practice, practice, practice. The more time you practice, the faster you'll be. I'm going to quickly go over this footage here to see if it looks well. If it does look well, I'm not going to edit it too much. If it doesn't look well or I can shave time off, then I will basically just come in here and I'm going to shave off parts here, I'm going to shave off parts there, and obviously so on and so forth. I don't like to extend my run times. If something needs to be shown, I'm going to make sure it's shown. If something doesn't need to be shown, then it's going to get deleted. It's going to be on the cutting room floor, and that's the way I edit. Everyone has their own style. I'm a sort of quick to the punch. There we go. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, and we are done. Okay, and there we go. As you can see, I have my timeline. Everything is in order. If you was wondering how to get rid of this second screen, I neglected to mention how to do that. Basically, what we're going to want to do is, this is like footage that is inside of our media selection. These are footage we can choose and pull out and so on and so forth. If you don't want that, then just go and click Inspector and it will give you the editing window for your main timeline. This is the timeline window. Anything shown on this window is basically what's in the timeline and what will be saved and extracted into the end product. This point in time, what I will do is I will just watch it a few times, see if it flows well, see if there's parts that need to be cut, see if there's parts that don't make any sense, and then after I've done that, I'll go ahead and start finalizing some music and some sound effects in the background to match up what is basically going on in the scene. Is the scene very comical? Is it very silly? Is the funny moments happening? I'm gonna have some silly comical music. Is it very action oriented? Is it filled with suspense? Then obviously I'll add some certain music for that. And if it's very scary or creepy or got an underlying tone of cynicism, then I'll add music to support that, and it just gives an idea and it helps the video flow when people are watching it. At least that's what I think. I mean, maybe I'm biased towards this. Maybe I think my videos flow really well. Maybe other people watch it and see a pile of rubbish and they click off it and don't subscribe or like my videos. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, at this point in time, I will go through and I will watch it multiple times, make sure things are cut up nicely. The music first. Haven't done that yet. If I was to show you how I do that, I'll quickly do it right now. We're going to go into media. I'm going to go into this. This is where I keep it. This is my hard drive for my music. I go to my documents. I'm going to go to sounds. I'm going to go to music. And then I'm going to go to some game music. I'm going to add in some Shadow of the Colossus. Lower my volume down. I always have it around minus 18 decibels, minus 20. Somewhere around that. I don't want it to take too much center stage. If I am making an edit that is all around the music, I would actually place my music in first, and then I'll get the clips to match the music. This is a different style of video, so I'm not actually going to do that. Again, you find things that work and things that don't work, and you'll find what you like to create and what you don't like to create. I want it around there. I want it around there. This is it. This is it. This is it. This is it. I'm on the roof. I'm on the roof. Yeah. One. That works. That works. That's what I want. That's my music. And what I'm going to do here is, because the song doesn't really fade out too natural here, I'm actually going to pull this out. I'm going to take a cut of the end of the song. That's the end of the song. And I'm just going to do something very
Oh my god!
And I'm gonna add it right in there. And if it sounds well, it sounds well. If it sounds disgusting, it's gonna sound disgusting. We'll find out.
Oh my god!
There we go. The movie I said there we go, and then Cliff said there. It's like I'm a fucking open book. Anyway, so it ends right there. As soon as the game ends, the music comes to a nice little ending, and that is the video in a nutshell. If I was going to go and add any sound effects, I would also do that in now. I've got a good start, middle, end. I could do a little bit more editing with the video and the way the video works. I could, you know, move stuff around, zoom it in, do whatever we wanted to do to match the sounds and what's going on. I could add more sound effects in there. I could... One of my favorites. We're gonna add that in here. And there we go. Now we're gonna listen. Too early, too early. It was way too early. I was way off. Let's go. Oh no, hit marker. There we go. So that's how you add sound effects. Oh no, hit. And I'll go through the video and a really funny key moments. I'll add some sound effects and I'll zoom in and I'll cry. So that is an oof moment. Let's go. Ooh. Oh no! Oh man, there we go. That's how you edit. Congratulations, you now know all the secrets to my editing. What I would do here now that it's finished, I'll go into delivery. So here we go. I go into my settings, automatic, best, so on and so forth, and I'm just. So there we go. There it is. Add to render queue. It's going to pop up over here on the right side, and then I'm going to go start render. Congratulations. You now know my process. How I get footage, how I edit footage, how I add music, how I add sound effects, and then once I make the video, I upload it to YouTube. I'm not going to go over the tags I put and all the bits of efforts that go in once it's uploaded to YouTube. You can figure that out along the way, or you can go and find some other ones videos. Maybe I'll do it again in the future, but unfortunately, my channel is not about making a YouTube channel. My channel is about being a gamer and being a YouTube gamer and playing games and having a fun time. I don't have massive amounts of fun making videos like this, and my whole time on YouTube is all about my free personal spare time. This is not my job. I don't get paid to do this. Anything I do here is I do it for myself, or on the odd occasion I do it for you guys, and this is one of those odd occasions where I'm doing it for you guys. I told someone in the comment section of my last video that I was going to show them how I edit and how I go through the process of getting footage. Obviously it's a little bit different here. I didn't have hours and hours and hours of footage to go through, but the same rules apply. If I did have hours and hours and hours, yes, I would have to sit through hours of my footage to know what I've got and where it is and where it's going to be located. So yeah, it's a mundane, tedious task sometimes, but when it goes well, it goes well. And the more you do it, the faster you get. And time is of the essence, man. If you're not having fun doing it and you're just trying to search, you know, fortune and glory, then you're gonna have a hard time. Okay, I'm Monkey May Cry. This has been Monkey May Cry TV. Remember, do it for the lols. GG, peace out. I had to record myself while I recorded myself play a game, to record myself making a video on recorded footage that I recorded twice, to then come through and then go and record and edit the whole thing for you guys. This is some mindfuckery shit going on right now. Am I editing? What am I editing? I forgot what I'm doing. Mom! Mom! What am I editing?